Hello, everyone. Good to see you. Paul Tranny here. Going to dive into today's internet inspired, which is all about Choco Taco. Hopefully, you love those. They're being discontinued, but you know what? We can still reminisce, and maybe they'll come back. So feel free to say hi in chat. That'd be great. Would love to hear from you, and I'm glad you are here. So hello there. Cool. So feel free to say hello. Awesome. JL. Awesome. Let's dive into this. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. And again, my name is Paul Tranny. Diving into Internet Inspired, which is all things, pop culture, what's going on in the news, on social media. That's right, Choco Taco. We have them right here. I'm in Illustrator, as you can see. And yeah, we kind of have the text. Let's do some quick things, actually, like in Photoshop, I just cut these out, right? Pretty straightforward. But I actually want to find this font, so that's what I'm going to work on now. So, Andrew, hello there. Oh, sweet. Yeah, such a great loss. I know, it's so sad, right? But what you could do, actually, I'm in Photoshop now, is you could take this text, bend it. That's all I did, is I tried to straighten it out, right, from this, because I wanted to find out what that font is. So kind of straightened it out. I didn't even do that great of a job because I want to find a font that's like it, right? Is it a slab serif? Kind of looks like it. We'll select it. Again, I'm in Photoshop. We'll go to type and we'll go down to match font. So we can kind of find out what this font is, right? So there we are, boom. And it gives me sort of all the options available. Also on my desktop too. So let's actually, there we go. Oh, it's loading up more. So this is cool. It kind of identifies that font. Ultra is nice. So is Bira. Totally into it. And if you don't have it, hey, you know what? You can go ahead and install that Colt black font. I'm installing that now as well. So I think that's pretty cool. Right? So that's how you can figure out what the font is. And then go in to Illustrator. Excuse me. You know, I don't know, we love you. I don't know, Choco Taco. So you can see it actually looks pretty close. Take that, we could bend it. And things like that. Let's kind of have it bend across this line right here. So I'll just use the pen tool, kind of follow the curve of this delicious Choco Taco, which is such a good invention because it's like, as the creator of the Choco Taco has said, it's like you get a bite of the waffle cone, the topping, like so the chocolate and the peanuts and the ice cream all in one bite. So I think that's, again, it's brilliant. Just to smooth this out a little bit. Let's smooth it out a little bit more. There we go. Okay, cool. Got it. Copy this text. We'll drop it right on this line. And we'll have some fun with bending type and some other designs as well. So there we are. Take that. We could skew it. Maybe we want to skew it a little bit. Shear it, right? Kind of do something like that. There we go. That works. Again, we're just having fun. We're kind of like memorializing it. Something like that. Okay, cool. Hello, Amar. Hello, Michelle. Good to see you. Thou, am I saying your name right? Thou, Tara, and Cheryl. Can you make it melt? Ooh, that would be fun. That'd be a good idea. But we're going to make a quick design. We'll just move that. We don't really need this as well, so I could actually cut that and put it on a separate layer and then turn that off. And let's just have some fun with this, shall we? Okay, so that's on that. Let's do a cool burst behind it, okay? So I'm gonna make a cool burst. You can do this a number of ways. I like using the star tool, right? Take the star tool, we'll hit the up arrow, bop, bop, bop. Just like that, hold down the command key. If you hold down the command key, you can make those spires kind of stick out even more and even add more spires if you want to. So there you have a quick sort of burst, as you can see, pretty quickly in good old Illustrator. Something like that. We're going to go with cool tones for the background because warm tones are already part of the foreground. Let's take that, make it a little bit darker, right? Something like that. That's all. Pretty neutral. There it is. Bam. Let's make this even bigger. And let me know if you have other ideas for text or designs that you'd like to see. Would love to help you out. It does look delicious. Oh, that's funny. That was like, do you the best part is like whether you're gonna get a soggy taco or one that's kind of crispy. That's kind of funny. Okay, so I'm gonna do another burst really fast. I will still use. Let's just go with white so we can see it better. Here is a simple line, right? So we can make this line pretty thick, right? What we could do with this line, I think this is kind of fun. Go in here to the stroke, and we're going to make this line a dashed line like that. And now we'll even make it larger. We'll go, 400. Boom. There we have just another way to do a cool burst, which I think is fun. And again, it's just one line. How cool is that? All right, let's maybe dial in the color a little bit, take it down a little bit, make it a little brighter. Yeah, let's make it pop. Make it pop, right? Pretty cool. Ooh, I love the idea of a drop shadow. So good suggestion. And I like the idea of adding some strokes, just like a number of things. I like the idea of having maybe a drop shadow around this here. Yeah, sure. Yeah. But let's work on our text first. Then we'll get to that. So again, that's just a different burst that we've just created. One thing you got to keep in mind is if you do make it larger, I just love how it tiles out like that. You want to make sure that it keeps the line thickness. But there we go. It's something like that. Who knows? Let's have some fun with this text real fast. Jump in there, and we can make it also like this text here. Look at how it has that gradation. We could do something like that, which might be kind of fun. All right. So yeah, we'll keep that over there. We'll go to our text. It's just like good old branding, just good old advertising, branding, right? That looks pretty good. And let's add some more to it. Because if you're not using the appearance panel, it is your new best friend, right? So we could add a number of strokes and things to it. So here's one stroke, as you can tell, right? And we could still make it that sort of that blue color if we want to, or we can give it a little bit of a pop. But we could add multiples of this. So we can have this first stroke might be just maybe 2 points. We'll add another stroke on top of that, or actually underneath it. And this one will be yellow, and we'll increase that. And that's how you can get sort of these multiple strokes, which is really fun. Right? Isn't that nice? Right? Just give it a little bit of a pop. I like it. Let's crank that up a little bit more. There we go. Perfect. Take that, sample that other one. Boom. There we are. So I'm kind of sampling or taking colors, hints from this. I'm not sure this will be part of the design, but I think this works okay. So again, that works pretty well. Like that stroke, and I could always change that text as well. Geez, this is Yeah, needs an orange color element to contrast. Yeah, so we have warm tones, we have cool tones. This is just the fundamentals of design. And all these lines, why the burst is popular, because all it is like, it just gives you this motion even coming out or pointing into the object. Maybe 3D text. Yeah, we can consider that. Yeah. Heck yeah, let's do it. Why not? We got time. We'll still keep this, right? We'll keep it on its separate layer. And let's make a 3D version right now. Okay. Take this text. Super easy to do. I have my 3D panel right over here. And it might not even need a lot of 3D, to be honest with you. Open up the 3D and materials panel. Wait for it. Wait for it. Give it a second. And I need to save this file as well. But let me know how you guys are doing. And everything. Just there we go. Finally, here we go. Here's our 3D and materials panel. We could extrude this. By the way, we've had new features in Illustrator. Yeah, Bridget, I don't know. Like, it does take a second. There we go. There's our 3D. This is the brand new 3D panel, so we can go ahead and give it just like a fun angle since everything's kind of popping out. Let's give it some perspective. You ready for this? Again, I was just rotating it. We'll drag this perspective slider, and you can see how it like sort of sticks out even more. It gives me that more dramatic look, I think. So just by cranking up that perspective like so. Okay. We play with the lighting. I think it looks pretty good for the lighting for the most part. Can we make the stroke a chocolate color? Sure we can. But I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I'm like, nah, I think it's fine. Let's take a look at the lighting. If you do some diffuse lighting, which is good, we could add a shadow. Like, let's just do this for fun, right? So we'll turn this on, and there you get that shadow actually on sort of like the ground, if you will. And then, of course, we could change the rotation and increase the shadow bounds. I think I like things floating in space, and I think the shadow grounds it, which I'm not crazy about. But again, worth a try, right? Just flattens everything out is kind of what it does. But anyways, that's kind of fun. There we go. Turn that off. Go down here. Let's go ahead and sample that. We'll hit I, sample it, right? And it should actually take the 3D text as well, so it'll steal it. There we go. So we have that same look. Real easy to do. Jaboom. Man, good job. Whoever's yeah, Greg, you mentioned 3D. Good call. Like, I'm into it. Wait till I render it. It's going to look so good. We have some new features, by the way, in Illustrator. If you notice, we can go to the Properties panel. Hold on, let's go back. 3D and Materials, Object. We have Expand as Wireframes. So let me just take this, just copy it over here. But you could go ahead and expand this and make this a wireframe 3D object. So just to show you that, this is brand new, just popped up in Illustrator. And here's your sort of wireframe version. So yeah, you could do that if you want to. We also have the bullet points, right? So what do we have here? We have the waffle shell, sorry, choco, and nuts. Peanuts. So boom, boom, boom. Just added a bunch of items. Might be kind of nice to put this as bullet points. And this is brand new as well. So right in here, we'll just go ahead and click that. Boom. Bullet points are now in Illustrator. Had to show that since that's brand new. And, you know, we could put that wherever, just like up in the corner. But I think that's cool. We have bullet points, different types, of course, numbering as well. You can see it all right in there. In fact, you can see sort of all the alignment and the control you get, which I think is awfully nice. Cool. All right. You want the text color to be in chocolate, be a chocolate color. Yeah, that could work. I personally like how it is now, with this golden fun color, so I'm probably just going to leave it, if that's okay with you. Hopefully that's all right. Oh, make the text color to be chocolate. I think it's just going to be too much chocolate, by the way. It's just too much chocolate. I don't know, but I could be wrong, right? Do we go that route? If we do want to change it, yeah, we could totally do that. Because as you noticed, right in here, just because it's 3D, yes, we can change it. So yeah, if you do want to have the text in chocolate, I don't know. Chocolate's not, it's not a very appealing color, if you ask me. Just to be honest with you, right? It's brown. But yeah, we can try brown if you want brown. Let's do it. Let's make a nice brown. So there's your brown. I don't know, maybe it works. You know, I think I'm wrong again. Because this does look pretty good. Let's go with that chocolate. And what's cool is we can make this look like a little glossy. So that also might be kind of fun. So let's do that. Man, you guys have the best ideas. I'm just an amateur today. Is it possible to have too much chocolate? So true. That is correct. It is not possible to have too much chocolate. Agreed. Check this out. We'll do one more because like this pinkish color looks kind of like a bevel. And guess what? We can go ahead and make this, give it a bevel by going into bevel right here. Turn that on. You ready? Do your thing. There we go. We'll try. Yeah, there we go. Man, no, you know what? I like the original. I like classic. Let's go with classic. Yeah, you guys are right. You guys are good. I'm like, that's a silly idea. Chocolate. It's brown. It's not going to work. I was wrong. Because, yeah, it does. It reads as chocolate to me. We do need to give it a little bit of a shine, which we'll do in a second as soon as I give this a little bevel. So we have that. And you can bevel inside, outside, both sides, all that fun stuff. But let's go into materials. I'm going to stay with this default material, but let's crank up the metallicness. See? See what I'm doing there? Giving it a little more like metallic shine. We'll do the same for this one. Crank it up. Maybe a gradient. Where would you like a gradient? So see that right there? You could see that highlighting all across it. If you make it a little more rough, it kind of smooths it out. But the cool thing is, once we have this squared away, and again, the lighting will change, so we can kind of move that around. We want to kind of splash it on the letters, but follow the curve of like the O's, so we have that dimension of color. And let's go right up here. Check this out. Oh, I'm going to do this. This is my first time doing this as well. Let's right up here. So we'll just render this, but this is brand new as well. Render as vector. So you can make this vector shape. All I'm going to do is I'm going to render it as raster, if you will, just because, you know, it's going to make it look really crisp and nice. So we'll give it a second. It'll do that. Myrna, let me know where you want a gradient. Oh, look at that. Doesn't that look much better? Look at that. Looks so good. So the bottom one's not rendered. Top one is, right? Gorgeous. Let's do the same for this one down here. We'll render that out. And we'll wrap up our lovely design. We love you, Choco Taco. Please come back to us. Don't force me to watch a YouTube video on how to make it myself at home. Right? Because it's not going to be the same. But there you are. Our lovely design. I think we did a good job. So please come back. Come back to us, Choco Taco. And thank you, everybody. Oh, on the typography from chocolate to vanilla. Ooh, that would be good as well. Might give that a whirl. Thank you for the suggestion. It's awesome. I've been going for, well, this only really took us about 20 minutes. So you guys are really the brain trust here. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. And now I'm like, at least, you know, hungry for ice cream. So thanks, everybody. My name is Paul Tranny. This is Internet Inspired, where we just take whatever's in pop culture. We do our fun design with it, like we did today, and we did this in Illustrator. So hopefully you had a good time. Thank you so much, Michelle, Gary, Myrna, Melina, Tao, Greg, for the suggestions. You guys are awesome. Appreciate you, and I will see you next time. This is Internet Inspired. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me. We'll catch you guys next time. See ya.